When I speak to a lot of people who are constructive on the QSR space and on your business, they cite global examples, they cite global sizes and of populations which are way lower than India, and then say that you could almost argue that a McDonald's or any other brand is still in its infancy. How do you see this when you think about it?
I definitely think that we are at the start of the QSR revolution. It's taken us 20, 25 years to get there. But remember, when we started in 1996, forget the question of the ecosystem, but even the frequency of eating out did not exist. So in the very early days, even up to 2002, 2003, we would say that our competition is really the housewife. Because if out of 100 occasions of eating, 97 are at home, then really who are you competing with? So the whole idea was what would make people eat out more often, and of course it's beyond QSR. It's about the whole urbanization of the country, and it meant working moms. It meant the kind of life that we have in a city like take Mumbai, where people don't have the time to cook, nuclear families, growing income levels, and seeing the global world as well. So all of that led to frequency being 3 times to even today it's only 12 times in a city like Mumbai. And if I were to compare that with my Asian counterparts, I'm not even talking global markets. We are talking 25 times a month. Some markets are 40 times a month. That means you are eating out twice a day effectively, many times. So I do believe that India is a young population, and all of these trends that are coming about, as QSR is coming of shape, as more and more brands are penetrating, particularly also the growth of the 3POs that have made consuming outside food at home so convenient. I mean, at the click of a button, you're sitting there, you're relaxing on your chair, you think about having some food, South Indian, McDonald's, whatever it might be. You press a button, 30 minutes later, it's there. That convenience also drives consumption. So I think it's just the beginning. The frequency of eating out, the youth, the discovery of the advantages of having brands like McDonald's in the country, they're yet to be explored. So I think, as I said, the picture is just beginning.
Interesting. Where do you see your brand within that? Because it's an established brand globally, arguably the leading brand, so to say. And judging by your vision, which is for the 5 years as well as for the longer term, I would suspect that you would believe that while you're expanding, the runway is much, much longer than that.
Absolutely. What we've learned, firstly, if you take the city of Mumbai, when we mapped Mumbai in, say, 1996, 97, in our early days, let's assume we thought that we can do 50 restaurants in Mumbai.
Right.
Right? Today, we already have 100, and we think we can have 200. By the time we get to 200, it's going to become 300. So, for example, what happens is as the brand's more visible, and particularly a brand like McDonald's that's all-day dining, yeah, you can have breakfast, you can have coffee, you can have desserts. The good news is something or the other about McDonald's connects with somebody or the other. Yeah, what I mean is that you might like breakfast, somebody might like a burger, somebody might have coffee. Yeah, so in some way we connect with everybody. And when we are able to bring somebody into the restaurant, they experience more, and that brings them back again. Also, you see, cities are growing. Like, who thought that Borivali was the end of Mumbai in 96? Today, Virar and Vasai, and I think it's going to extend beyond that. And then again, if you look at Mumbai, Pune, I kind of look at it like New York and New Jersey. I think as roadways continue to get better, Mumbai, Pune is almost going to become one. And, so just on the expressway from Mumbai to Pune, which earlier in 96, let's say, was zero opportunity. Today, we have 5 or 6 restaurants on the way to Pune, and now Pune has another 30. So my point is that add all this urbanization is going to happen as income levels are going to grow. The crux being that India has to grow for us to grow. It cannot grow in isolation.
Sure.
Of course, it can grow a bit in isolation, but not at the pace that is possible if the country grows. And what I'm seeing is that India is really on the right path. And I can see very good growth. I'm very positive about where we are heading.